Hi guys, I'm Livengood and welcome to episode 5 here on the Apollo server, and let me just say, welcome home. This is where we are going to be settling down. We are right in the middle of not a giant jungle, but a pretty good sized jungle. It's a couple hundred blocks in all directions, and this is I think where I want to start to build. Right here. So let's see which way is north. Okay, so I think I want to clear out this land and start building that way and that way real fast and get a little entrance area to our not spawn town, our base town. We're going to do small builds. We're going to have a lot of little things going on instead of one huge thing again. I think I will build a donut, but it won't be as big, and it will probably be in the sky. Just a little monument. And it definitely won't be as big. But I'm going to get started. I'm going to start clearing this out and moving some stuff over, and we'll come back once I get that done. So we have moved all of our stuff over finally, and we stuck it in these 3 double chests. We just have a bunch of like normal supplies, so not much. Chasp gave us our armor, those diamonds. But what we did do was we set up a full beacon. We finally got enough iron, and I finally got it set up, which was a pain because there was this huge tree over it. And we've got it on haste and regeneration. So I think that means I won't have to eat or anything, but did I just... Well, we're going to have to be cutting down a lot of trees. So we're not too far from, I guess, civilization. So right here where we're starting is just a little bit east of a path, and I think our first task here will probably be to link in with this path over here. Just give people a way to get to us and give us a way to get to it ourselves. Oh, okay. So here's the path. And that is our spawn town that way. And if you go down, you go to Avid's place, and we haven't been there yet, but we probably will go soon. So what I'm thinking is we have a small little path that goes through here. We're going to cut a little trench through this mountain and plant trees, and not exactly put a path with a fence telling you where to go, but making it pretty obvious that that is a path that's meant to be there and meant to be followed. And we may eventually get rid of this little mountain. It's only right here. I'm not sure yet, but I want to get that path. I want to clear out this area right around the beacon. I want to have a little bit more of an open space, and we need to get some sort of shelter for now, and probably some sort of chest system. We're going to need a place to put all of our stuff, and we're going to get lots of wood, of course. And yeah, it's just going to be a lot of busy work now and working out just how I want the path to look. So I'm going to get started on that. We're going to come back when I get that path either done or halfway done. We'll see. So be back soon. Here we are, the completed walkway. So I went with the mossy cobblestone and the half slabs because I like the bright gray and I like the bright green as opposed to the mossy stone bricks, which is kind of just gross green. But up here, I love the pattern. I spent a little bit of time in creative mode trying to think of what sort of pattern I wanted, and I just realized I need more fence posts in here. So I did it all the way back here, all the way to the path. So it does fit in. It definitely fits in with the jungle theme. I'm gonna be putting some blocks here, and I'm probably gonna put some item frames with a renamed golden apple or something that will say my name so people know when they walk by that it's mine. But I actually got started already on a little build, and being in a jungle, you can expect to see another small build go up every single episode from now on, I hope. And what I built today was this brewing stand. I was gonna build a bigger one, and it was probably gonna be twice as high, twice as wide. And so I got rid of that idea. I wanted to use gold blocks. I wanted it to look nice, and bigger it didn't look as nice, but small, I think it really works. And it works for the area because this is right when you come in. And I really do like it right by the entrance so that when I'm leaving, I can grab my potions, or when I'm coming in, or when I have visitors. Because lots of people don't like to brew, they don't know how to brew, but the potions really are useful. So I want to help out the other people. So I want to leave it right here. But the plan is to have the brewery right down there. It's going to be automatic, but it's going to take some inputs like which potion, and depending on the potion, you can choose to have it strengthened or lengthened. And I want that also to control the droppers that will put it up into these chests. So I'm not sure. I have 12 chests. I'm probably going to do, if there's 12 different potions that way, then just mix up the strengthened, the normal, and the duration lengthened ones and mix them up all together. But for lighting, I've been using torches underneath of the leaf blocks, and I really like it. I hate having these torches out now that I figured out that light really shines through well, and it's not like real life, so it doesn't get dimmer or anything. So all through this path, especially at night, you can see it. We have torches hidden in the trees and just around here that keep it really nice and lit. And we have the beacon lined up, and as soon as we get it to where we have 4 beacons on top, it will be perfectly centered. And this is the first thing people will see when they come in. So I really like this. I absolutely love this tree. I love it. It's a great tree. Same for that one and this one and some of these other ones I planted. I know I love that one. I want to keep them. So this is going to be the general little area we walk into. I need to decide on a path, some sort of path system, how I want it to look, and how I want to branch it off to the different things, if I want to branch it off even. But the base is going to go this way. And so I'm going to have a path that's going to lead around here, and it's going to go up this hill. I'm going to try not to knock down any hills, and I'm going to roll with the terrain mostly. But this, we're not going to work on the inside yet. That's going to be a big build. That's going to be an extremely complicated build. And I'm definitely going to have to go to a redstone testing world and figure out just how I want to arrange it. I know we don't have to compact it because it will be underground, but I want it to be efficient. I don't want to be down there recording and just be placing blocks everywhere trying to figure out what I'm doing. I want to know what I'm doing. So back this way, that's where we're going to build the actual base. And I think we're going to clear out these leaves. I've already cleared out a little bit. I like this area back here. I think this is where we're going to set up our little iron farm. And I'm not too sure yet, but that should be within render distance of any of the base I build that way, because we do have 13 chunks of a render distance to work with. So that's nice. But that as well is going to come much later on. I want to get the basics of this base built. I want a small area to put my chests and my bed. And I'm not really too sure. I'm not sure what to work on first. There's a lot of things to do here. So let me know what you think I should work on first, what you think I should do on camera or off camera, or what you want to see done. If you want to see a tutorial for anything, if you want me to build that iron farm on camera completely in tutorial mode and show you really what I'm doing. I know my new neighbor Avid, also the server administrator, he has some villagers I can take for it. So that's going to be nice. I won't have to minecart all mine away. So I'm excited for that. And hopefully next time we cut back in, I'm going to have a path. I'm going to know what kind of pathing? Is that a word? I'm going to know what kind of path I want to build. So look forward to that. Be back soon. And welcome back. I'm actually not even sure where we last cut off. It's been about a week since I filmed because I've been having finals week at school and I haven't had too much time to really record or do much. I've just been doing little bits at a time, but we do have a lot of progress. So I apologize for this video coming out a little bit late, but let's take a look at what we have. So we have our path, of course. I'm pretty sure you saw all this. Down here we have our new fountain, and you can't really call it a fountain, more like just a little pond type thing. The fountain came out way too far, but I do like this, and whenever we upgrade 1.8, that beacon will be able to be colored with this glass, and having 4 slots of glass, we'll be able to have any color we want. So I do like this, and we have this circular path, and I think coming off of it, we're going to have our paths off to different sections of the base. Like up here, I want to have the AFK farms. Back here, probably the resource farms, where you have to either like mine or fish or tree. Over here, we have these and this chicken cooker. Yep, definitely keeping up. And we have a small little potion setup down there, but not the full machine, but we're making potions. Up here we have Chasp's secret lair, and he's actually working on this area. He is going to be getting that treehouse done along with that one, and then getting a bridge across them. And they're kind of close together, but they're far enough apart that a bridge will look really nice, and we'll probably have something up in the sky, probably matching right up with this. Probably a donut. Just throwing it out there. Probably a donut. Right in the center, so the beacon's going through. But let's go back down. I haven't been in this area much. Do we have a sword? Yeah. So we haven't done much this episode at all. I've mostly been doing it off camera, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But we did get this whole area cleared out, and made this little thing. Actually, let's shut it. It's a small little trap door. Just run on. You fall through. And my giant faces. Oh. So that's mine, and that's Chasp. He's moved in with us. He's going to be sharing this base. He doesn't play too much, but when he does, he just likes to mine and get resources, and he's really a solid builder. So he's going to be sharing this jungle base and doing some builds out here and gathering resources for us, and he's probably going to become a part of most of these videos. So maybe you'll see him on YouTube. Just encourage him to start recording so you can hear his voice. But these are giant heads. I love how they look. They look really good in my texture pack with it, which is faithful and code crafted. But in other people's packs, it's sometimes iffy. Like this stuff is wool, that's lapis, and these are redstone lamps. So it contributes light. We've got this neat little floor. It's actually carpet on top of torches and carpet on top of blocks to give us that alternating pattern. Then we have a nice little ceiling, and that's all quartz. That's just a different color because of the shading. And right here, I want you to drop down. We have 2 automatic dispensing little setups. This one is pearls, so let's see. I do have pearls. Let's stick those in there. Let's say I have no pearls, just walk on in there. We get 6 pearls. And I think that's going to be really useful for people who just jump down in the base, might need a little food or want a few pearls just to get around. And I only made that one so far. I wanted to build this one on camera with you guys. I am releasing a small simple tech video on how to make it, but we're just going to do a quick little build here because I haven't built on camera at all this episode. So if you look at it, it's really simple. It's pretty self-explanatory, but some people really get caught up in the redstone thinking that they need more wires or they need to wire up every single dispenser, and you really don't. There's easy ways to do this. So, not sure if I brought a pressure plate. but I should have repeaters on me, and that's really all you need. Do I have that pressure plates? No. Oh well, we don't need the pressure plate right now. Anyways, so we have the dispensers. So when you step on the pressure plate here, that will be here, it powers this block. And so we can take a signal from that with the repeater, and that powers that block. Then we can branch this redstone off to either side. And in order to power these two, we're going to have a repeater powering that one strongly, and because that's a strongly powered block, as well as being powered as a dispenser, it will power the one above it. So that eliminates the need of powering both of them exactly, if you know what I'm trying to say. So one repeater there, one repeater there, and automatically, because we're standing on it and we've got this signal, this bottom dispenser in the middle will be powered on. But to get the top one, you have to do a little bit different. So we're going to have redstone right there. Then we need a half slab right on top of this, and that half slab will have redstone and it will go into that dispenser. So let's see how we're going to put this in. I have that half slab. And yeah, you can also have a dispenser on top, and it would just be one single extra piece of redstone, but I don't really see a need for needing 7 of anything. I think 6 is a nice, good round number. But in my simple tech episode, you will see that 7 option to build. So there's that. We have got to get these dispensers in. Oh, let's go. Let's get back there and get that last little wire hooked in. And actually, there we have it. That's all it is. So really easy to build. It's just a lot better than having some chests sticking out. I don't particularly like having chests of anything just hanging around, because then people take too much, I think. And this is a good amount to give out, and this won't run out very quickly at all because you have 9 spots for 16 each, and so, well, that's a lot of uses. That's over 150 uses. And in here it's the same thing. Nobody needs that much steak when they're running around our base. And we also have the chicken cooker where they can take as much as they want. Now, we may or may not take these item frames off and move them and put them on top of that dispenser, or just get rid of that dispenser if you can't do that. Now, we'll have to think about that. They look fine right now. I really do like the design of this. I like all the lappies. I like the blue. I like the quartz. I love the chiseled quartz, which is what this is, and the pillar quartz. So I think the plan is, hopefully we'll have some of this done by next episode. If not, we'll probably be doing it next episode. I want this to be a massive atrium, lobby, hub to the center of the underground base, whatever you want to call it. But I'm having some crazy ideas that I want to dig it down all the way to bedrock and have it be just a huge open dome under the ground, and then have paths leading off. And I think back that way, going behind this wall, just generally in that area, which would be east, we'll have our item system, because east, if you remember, the pool is where the resource farms will be, like the mine and the fishing area and the tree farm. And I want all those to be linked up somehow to our item sorting system, so that when you're gathering resources, you can throw them in and they'll eventually get sorted away. So if we can get as close to possible as that as we can, that'd be great, so that we can get the bulk items sorted out really quickly, and maybe just bring the rare items like diamonds and redstone, bring them to different areas just to uncentralize all the stuff, because I'd rather not put all that lag into a single little like square room like this. But I really do like this lobby. Now, Chasp has built something, and it looked incredible. I think he said he got it offline. I'm not quite sure who. Actually, it might have been Corrales. I'll look for that, and if I do find that, I'll add a link into the description and over this right now. But he built a little fishing hut, and it looks great. It's out in the middle of nowhere. We don't have a path to it yet, just because we're not sure how we want the path to go, or what we want it to look like completely yet. But out here, and it looks great. Just this area alone, this area is perfect. I love it. I love that little island. I love those trees. It's wonderful. And over here we have a couple little boats. One of them, oh, it's over there. And here it is. It's really a nice area. It makes me want to come out and fish. And he's just got these fisherman's ales and packed ice, like a cooler, I think, and some chairs. So that's really nice. And okay. We got this little room in here. We got my fishing pole, and that is enchanted, even if it doesn't show that it is. And we got some beds. So this is a really nice area. Oh, okay. We can cook our fish. And I'll probably be out here fishing soon. We do need to get some puffer fish, I believe, for brewing, because I'd like to explore the ocean out here, see if I can find anything underground, because I have been lucky enough to come across spawners that sort of are poking out into the ground in strongholds, and anything that we can get close to our base would be nice. Any of those would be a great attraction. But right now we are sort of passively in the process of finding a spawner right around here. We have the end farm, of course, but because we have these splash potions, we would like to have a farm so that we could go down there and get a quick 30 levels, and anybody else who is nearby, because we are right by the spawn town. They can come by and get those levels and use an anvil and rename some items, which we're doing a lot lately. But finally we cleared out this whole area. Finally we got the pass in, and most finally we moved our chests over here. And I would say one of the more impressive, right here, 26 blocks of diamond. We have lost plenty of diamonds, but we are still way up there for diamonds. We've got 2.5 stacks of iron, so that is a whole nother beacon. And I've actually mapped out where that is. It's about it's exactly 100 blocks over in that direction. It will be lined up with that one, and it actually lines up really well. It's in a good area. I'll have to dig it down, but we have plenty of glowstone, of course, and lots of crap, and we got some good weapons, I'll tell you that. We got a Smite 5, Looting 3, so somebody will have to go get a bunch of beacons, and that's going to be quite a task. But we did finish our wither farm, and I don't believe it's open yet, but it is open for people who are trusted to it, and I helped build the item sorting system and fix it up a little bit and make it so it worked on the server with the whole latency issue. And so we do have access to it, so we might be down there next episode. We definitely will get some more beacons soon. I love having the speed 2, the haste, and regeneration. It's definitely nice. But I think that's about it for this episode. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the episode, what you think of the new base, and what do you want to see. I mean, I definitely encourage any ideas you have, any comments on anything we've already built, or just what you think, and say hi to Chasp and tell him to get a channel. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode.
Yeah, cause I got it like that. Flow so smooth like I got it on tap. Yeah, and I'ma say it be a good night while I'm on my Yingling, while I'm drinking Bud Light. Can you get it when you miss me? Like I'm with whiskey, drinking Jim Beam. Yeah, baby, do you do it that way? Do you do that? Do you take a ray? Yeah, you know that I'm a beast when I kill it on the beach. Like it's sex on the beach, like it's Malibu. Take it to the California way, cause we do it, yeah, baby, we can California K. Like we on that, iced up, yeah, on the floor, get it mic'd up. I put it down like this 24/7.